Hey YouTube, Barson Rick here. It's Saturday afternoon, a little cloudy here in Oregon. Neighbors are having fun. They're getting ready to put their house up for sale, apparently. So, I'm having a H. Upmann Monte Cristo White Series. Huh. Doesn't say H. Upmann on the wrapper anywhere. I'll be darned. It says medium white Rothschilds. It was out of the H. Upmann cabinet. I've had them before, they're okay. So, Alec George had asked for us to tell him who we would like to sit down and have a pipe with. Of course, I'm having a cigar, not a pipe, but it's just momentary. And of course, I'd love to sit down and have a pipe with Alex. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I was one of his, easily one of his first 100 subscribers, and I think maybe one of his first 20, and vice versa. Always enjoyed him. Now that he's got a whole Aussie crew with him, that's a lot more fun. And I don't do Instagram or any of that, so I see much less of him than I used to. But you see much less of me than you used to too, so that's the way life is. That's what new guys are for, right? I would like to thank all my new subscribers. Got 3 to 5 this week, so I sure hope I didn't miss somebody giving me a shout out. I'd feel horrible about that, but welcome. I hope you find something that you can use. It's kind of mushy. Been in the back of the motorcycle for a couple of days. We went for a ride today and went down to, they had a swap meet at the dealership, and you know how sometimes you just walk into something. I have a 2009 Heritage Softail, and Harley Davidson, of course, and about 3 or 4 years ago I broke one of the straps that buckles the saddlebag down, and it's a real booger to fix, so I never have. It's got 2 and I just been using 1. Well, I went up there today and they've got, that's my right hand saddlebag. Now these bags are specific to the model year in their accoutrements and their foo-for-ah, their conchos and their number of studs and all this sort of stuff. And they had the exact one sitting right there for sale, in great shape, better shape than the one I have. And so, well, what do you want for it? $10. So procrastination paid off. I never had to fix it. Of course, now I can take it off and fix it at my leisure. But when we were leaving there, You know, got that all taken care of by like 11 o'clock. When we're sorry, squinch in my face. It's very overcast and glary today. So we were leaving, and all of a sudden I noticed Miss Chris wasn't behind me, and so I made a U-turn and went back, and she's sitting at the edge of the road, and something was wrong with her bike. She couldn't go more than 10 miles an hour. So we took it back to the dealership, and they just got it done a few minutes ago, right before quitting time. But now it's running again. But she test drove one of the new, she has a 103-inch engine, test drove the new 114. I was watching her roll away. I saw her when she found the throttle, and she's just like, her whole head slammed back and everything. It's pretty funny. She had a big smile, though. Yeah, I should have let that catch. Matches on a breezy day. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Grab a lighter. So, anyway, Alex, on his 480th subscribers, congrats. You know, I love your channel. Can't wait to see what you have to say every time. I'm having a lot of trouble drawing on this. As you probably know, I had heart surgery a while ago, and as a side effect, I'm having a real hard time breathing. I'm very short of breath, and I did a video on this a while ago. I just quit breathing, both at night, you know, like apnea, and in the daytime as well. And I'm incredibly short of breath. But it's worrisome. And of course, the doctors, they don't have anything to offer. I'm supposed to be getting a CPAP machine, and hopefully that'll let me sleep, because when I did the sleep test, they found out I was waking up every 45 seconds all night long. It's just not working. Anyway, so I'm not getting any restful sleep, and I'm not getting any restorative sleep, so I'm having a hard time healing. You know, it's the way it is, no big deal. Still work all day and all that. Make a lot of allowances. So anyway, Alex, who would I want to sit down and share a pipe with? Well, of course, you and your buddies in down under, in Great Down Underland. I don't know if I've ever told you, my son went to Australia a couple years ago. He conned his boss into a month off in January, and the very next day, before the decision could be rescinded, he was on the plane, and he flew down to, I think he said Melbourne, and he stayed in Australia for a week, went to Tasmania for a week, and each of the New Zealand islands for a week, and then back and out, and, you know, bungee jumped and skydived, and went to Hobbiton and everything you're supposed to do, and had a great good time at it. So He did enjoy his trip. And my mom's been a couple of times, but not I. My wife's cousin is a pastor in Sydney, I believe, and he's been there uh, almost 40 years. I don't know what I did wrong. Just not getting any draw on this. I'll piddle with it later. So, of course, you and your boys, but I've been doing a lot of genealogy stuff, and my great grandfather smoked a pipe, and I would really like to sit down with him. I got questions for the guy. Um, he's one of those guys. His dad just appears out of nowhere, and we don't know anything about his family, and he might not have. Um, but I would love to just sit down over a couple of pipes because I'm still looking for that smell of his pipe. You know, it's probably Granger or something like that. But um, just to sit down and chew the fat with the ancestors. You know, uh, I think that'd be very interesting. And I know, of course, many others back in the day also smoked a pipe. My dad did, and as a matter of fact, I've mentioned it before. I have my great grandfather's copper lined tobacco cabinet, which back from when it was a furniture that you smoked in your own home. But anyway, a simple desire, I guess. I guess maybe I'm supposed to say Tolkien or The Artful Codger or Eddie Gray or somebody, you know. But yeah. So Alex, if you can't work out getting my great grandpa back to life, um, he's been gone 57 years. But if you have some Aussie magic to work, that'd be cool. And or if not, next time you're in the States, you know, don't waste it all on the Dagners. Come up to Oregon and check it out, see how we are. So, congratulations. God bless. Parson Rick out.